Sitting here with your resides, home of peace and smiling eyes. At Café Jade, the door is open. Kindness, love, and arms wide open. Walk inside, leave cares behind. Sip the love in every cup. Tables filled with stories told. Community, good as gold. Broken hearts been so fast. Every moment made to last. Sitting here with your resides, home of peace and smiling eyes. At Café Jade, the door is open. Kindness, love, and arms wide open. Every face a shining light. Day or night, it feels just right. Discord channels bringing cheer, even when we're not quite near. Broken hearts been so fast. Every moment made to last. Sitting here with your resides, home of peace and smiling eyes. At Café Jade, the door is open. Kindness, love, and arms wide open. Broken hearts been so fast. Every moment made to last. Sitting here where joy resides, home of peace and smiling eyes. At Café Jade, the door is open. Kindness, love, and arms wide open. Walk inside, leave cares behind. Sip the love in every cup. Tables filled with stories told. Community good as gold. Broken hearts been so fast. Every moment made to last. Sitting here where joy resides, home of peace and smiling eyes. At Café Jade, the door is open.
Welcome in, everybody. I hope everybody is doing amazing today.
Arms wide open.
Happy Tuesday.
Walk inside, leave cares behind. Sip the
And
love
if it's
in
not
every
Tuesday where you are in the world, happy time zone to you. I hope you're doing good.
tables filled with stories told.
Whew.
Community good as gold.
Now it's time to see if we can finish this game. Honestly, I feel like we were literally almost done, but that run was so long that I'm like, we just gotta cut it. So I hope that we still have a little bit more of gameplay to check out today. I still have no clue, in my opinion. I don't really understand where they were going with this story. Or maybe because maybe I'm missing something. Hi Whisper, how are you? Welcome in.
Every
But I don't
face
know
a
where they were
shining
going with this story.
feels just right. Discord channels breaking cheer, even when we're not quite near.
Like we get to meet all these people. A lot of them end up
Broken hearts been so fast. Every moment made
they end up living with us. A lot of them end up being our roommates.
here where joy resides.
And then we develop relationships with them, and then they all slowly disappear.
Café Jade, the door
So I don't know what they were trying to get at with the story. Maybe in the next day or so within the story, we'll get more of an idea of what they wanted us to understand. Um, I know that certain relationships or friendships were harder to build than others, but I don't know. I don't know. And then like how everything happened and what we're doing now that we're there, it's strange. So I don't know. I don't know what they were doing with this story. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see. But hi Whisper, how are you? How was your morning? How was your night? How was your Tuesday? We're gonna be playing some Angel Wings. Probably not gonna do quizzes. I'm gonna jump right into the game in just a second. Hopefully we actually have more game to play, because I felt like we were on the last day, right? I felt like we were on the last day, but I'm not sure. Now, if we were on the last day, then my bad. My bad. But I could not hold out. I could not hold out for another in-game day. I was so sleepy. So I was like, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and revisit this another day. But yeah. So we'll be playing some Angel Wings. And there were quite a few girls in the house that we lived in and went to school with, but they all slowly moved away for whatever reason. It didn't quite give us reasons. We speculated within the game as to why they'd be leaving the house. But yeah, so we shall see. We shall see what's going on. Why everybody's leaving, or what's the meaning of it. Are we supposed to leave? Do we actually end up going back to our time? Because I feel like we did some sort of weird time travel stuff, because we bent down, we picked up a mysterious phone, and then we ended up there, and supposedly our hometown has been destroyed in the matter of like 3 days, but they're all living in this town unfazed by it. I don't know. I don't trust it. Thank you for punching in. Got 6 punches. Okay now. How was your night? But yeah, so I think that's all. Honestly, in my opinion, that's all I've gathered from the game. Other people may have gathered more, like other than like the dynamics between our character and the other characters. Some she liked more than others. At the end of the day, she was basically getting everybody to warm up to her to get, to become friends with her. I don't know if it didn't seem like it was her doing. She was encouraged by Kai a lot. But I don't know. Then it became a part of the character. I don't know. But we shall see. We shall see. But yeah. My apologies, because we did miss this last cafe critique, but I needed some rest. And went to the doc today, so I'll hear back soon. But if I don't do and it is Black History Month, normally we do our person of the day, and I was not on top of it. And the list that I have, I kind of want to rework, so I didn't do one for today. But I'm going to make sure that I try to do one beginning of each stream going forward. Same way we did last year. And then so we may do a makeup one this Saturday. If not, you'll see me on a regular scheduled Saturday. And I can't remember who we were gonna do. I can't remember if it was Colossus or what. I've got to look at the list again. I don't have it in front of me, so I don't know. What's that look for, Whisper? It's because it's a Colossus. Oh, you're dashing. Will you be safe out there? But yeah, so I think it's gonna be Colossus. I gotta look at that list. But either way, we're gonna get into some angel wings and anyway, thank you guys for being here with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. Welcome to the cafe. I am Jade, your gaming barista, and today we're gonna play some angel wings. Yeah, I think I did the best I can at explaining what the heck the game is about. It's a visual novel, so so let's get into it. Actually, I didn't even pull it up. Let me go and pull it up real quick. Thank you for the lurk. I'll see you when you get back. Alright. The classroom is barren as I make my way inside. The door surprisingly left unlocked. Students still enjoying the remainder of their spring break. Excuse me. I came here hoping to find some sort of answer. Absent-mindedly taking an empty seat in the middle of the room, I gaze around the studio. Some of Shang's drawings are taped to the wall. Small and sketchbook-sized, they're dwarfed by the loud and proud multicolored canvases draped nearby, as if her drawings were hidden from the rest. I can imagine her begrudgingly taping them up at the professor's behest. Searching for something? The art teacher slowly hobbles into view, a cane in one hand and a hefty textbook in the other. Oh, just reminiscing, I guess. Admiring the art. Nostalgic already? It's only been days since the last class. Perhaps I should be honest with him. He may have some idea how to help. You know, let's tell him. You know, he's been just a teacher this whole time. Like, he hasn't had any real conversations with us or anything like that. Other than thinking we were like a troublemaker like Chang. But, you know, we did start hanging out with Chang. So, let's see. I'm gonna tell him the truth. Actually, I'm looking for Chang. Miss Chang has gone missing? I was hoping she might be here, or maybe I could find some clues here. He takes a seat in a nearby chair, his textbook landing on the desk with a dull thud. Alright, so I believe Chang probably moved out or moved away, and we're trying to figure out where. Let's see. Always a mystery, some of these students. I don't know if you'd be able to help. I just figured I'd ask. Unfortunately, I don't know any more about Miss Chang than you do. There is some information in the school's database, but even I cannot access that information without consent of the student or their guardian. Thanks anyway. Oh, day 32. Hold on. Okay, so there may be a way to find some more information. But that seems locked away unless a miracle occurs. Maybe the only solution is to wait it out. I hope she comes back. But that also feels like the worst option. Oh man. I spent the last few days trying to reach out to you, to at least put my mind to rest so I could stop blaming myself. I certainly have enough on my plate as is, and surely many hours of the day I'm too busy to worry about it, but I would be lying if I said I didn't think about it. It's been hard to be alone without these thoughts running through my mind. Like Kai suggested the other day, I'm doing my best to stay positive. And since she's been around a lot more lately, it's been getting easier. I haven't had a chance to thank her for trying to cheer me up. Still, I've been feeling a bit uneasy, and I'm not entirely sure how I can fix that. Kai sits before my slumped figure, carefully organizing pots and pans for meal prep. I consider asking if I can help, just so I can have something else to occupy my mind. But given my general apathy and lack of skill, part of me believes I might just get in her way. Eh, let's see if we can. We'll ask to help. Let's go ahead. Figuring I have nothing to lose, I put my hands on the counter and lean forward. Can I help you? Taken aback by my sudden request, she furrows her brow in confusion. Help me? Learning to cook. I'd like to learn. Her expression softens as she relaxes her stance. Oh, you had me confused for a bit there. She turns towards the fridge. Sure, I could use some help. I'm surprised you're willing. I figure it's time to get a hobby, learn a new skill. She chuckles. Silly. You already have a lot on your plate. Getting your feet on the ground in a new city is no easy task, you know. I stand up and make my way around the counter, staring into the open fridge alongside her. What are you feeling tonight? Sadness, mostly. Oh, oh, that was kind of blunt. Okay. She scoffs at me. Food-wise, the fridge is as well stocked as that of a Michelin star restaurant. Colorful vegetables organized in a crisper drawer, a section of raw meat perched on its own shelf. We can make pretty much anything in here. Exactly. So you decide what we make today. I know Kai has some flour as well, so baking is on the table too. What should I suggest? Let's make dinner. We could cook some of this meat. I have some steak that I mean to cook eventually. Want to give that a shot? If it's alright with you. Of course, silly. She pulls some packages of meat and vegetables from the fridge and lays them out on the counter. Could you wash and chop these potatoes for me? Fiddling clumsily with the knife she hands me, I try my best to cut the potatoes without cutting my fingers off. Kai looks back at me while toiling over the stove, dropping the steak onto a pan with a satisfying sizzle. You're doing great. Keep it up. The focus on making the perfect cut while keeping my appendages requires all of my will, and for a moment, I've forgotten what I was upset about. Perfectly seared with appetizing sides, thanks to yours truly. The first bite tastes as great as it looks. How do you like it? I love it. All thanks to your hard work. Thanks for helping me out. I should be the one saying that. It shows a lot of maturity that you were willing to at least try. hope it made you feel better. Yeah, I think so at least. Well, I should be off to work now. She seems hesitant, disappointed when she mentions it. I hope things go well. I know that it's necessary for her to leave, but it doesn't make things any easier, especially when I have no idea when she'll be back. Perhaps the uncertainty that she'll come back at all. Am I being too dependent? I've relied on Guy for so much already. Are you going to be all right here? I'll be fine. I hope so. Anyway, text me or come visit if you get bored. Working with Kai was fun. Even though she did most of the work for me, I never felt rushed or pressured. And above all else, I never felt that I was annoying her or interfering. Her gentle presence makes her a helpful teacher. I felt like I learned something today. It feels like it's going to rain. A Battle of the Bands competition. The prize is over $5,000. Why? Have you seen this? Seen what? Come over here. I think you could win this thing. I don't have a band. We can find a new one, can't we? We need 3 to 4 new members. Not easy to find. Y sits idly at her drum set, shoulders slumped, and head tilted to the side as if she's about to doze off. She seems like she's running on an empty battery lately. Perhaps I should be more engaging, or at least figure out how I can best help her enter the contest. So let's see. How many members should we need? Excuse me, need again? We need 3 to 4. We don't want to say nothing. I feel like she has money somewhere. Okay, let's go with, what would you do with the prize money? What would you do with the prize money? I don't know. Whoops. Maybe I could buy the studio outright. I don't know if that would cover it. The money isn't very important to me. It's something else. I know she won't answer if I press the issue, so I can only assume what that something else is. Perhaps I should try to be more engaging. Okay, we get to ask again. Okay, let's see. Well, who's gonna write? Who's gonna write the songs if we enter the contest? I didn't say I was entering. Hypothetically speaking, I do it unless we found someone better. Or if somebody else really wants to. As long as I can drum. Fair enough. Perhaps I should try to be more engaging. Okay, get to ask again. We know all of this. So let's just ask the last question. How many members do we need again? Guitarist, singer, bassist, that's the minimum for a traditional rock band. I definitely haven't met anyone here who fits the bill. All I can think of is you, who plays the piano. But that's not really what we're looking for in a rock band, is it? Do you know anyone that would be willing to join? No. I don't know many people at all, other than my old band members. Would you want to? No. She said, well, that settles it. Perhaps I should try to be okay. We've asked everything, so let's go with nothing. Okay. I hope we can find some band members that will mesh well with Y. It might be tough to work with such a perfectionist. So, how are things with Y going? Everything is fine, I think. I'm trying to help her out like you suggested. There's a band competition coming up next month that we're trying to enter. You mean you're trying to get her to enter? Or at least I'm trying to convince her to. Oh, how interesting. Can anyone join? Good question. I thought it was a school-only event, but it looks like there are no limitations. Why? Do you want to join? She laughs and then sighs. Oh, no. Don't be silly. I'm not a singer or anything. Maybe you could go to open mic night at the bar again. There must be some local talent you can scout out. Oh, okay. I thought she was saying we need to go to open mic and sing or something like. That was not one of our skill sets. Excuse me, my apologies. That's not a bad idea. Thanks for the advice. That's why I'm here. All right, day 34. I told myself that I would try this time. Try to understand, try to open up. I don't want to have to leave again. I'm sick of it. I wish I had somewhere to call my own. I know that it's me. It's my fault. It always has been. You think so too, Rumi? Well, it can be helped. At least I have you, right? Oh, it's you? Are you tired? Of what? Of running away. I... Day 35. So what is Chang running away from? What is Chang running away from? Come on, Jade, focus. Oh, sorry. Despite Yuri's help, I'm having a hard time hitting the right notes in practice today. You seem distracted today. What's going on? In truth, it's likely because I'm thinking about Y's band, or rather, the lack thereof. Even though I shouldn't be so heavily invested, I find myself pondering options to help prepare for the upcoming band competition. I could tell Yuri about it, but she might not be too happy that I'm daydreaming about something else when I should be paying attention. I'm telling her anyway. Yuri's like enthusiastic and spunky. She might even find us band members. To be honest, yeah, I'm a little distracted. What's bothering you? How do I put this? You know the band competition? She furrows her brow in confusion. You're playing in it? Oh no, Y is. What does Y have to do with... You're trying to help her get a band together? Her expression softens slightly. Well, I guess that's alright. How are you helping? I'm trying to find members to join the band. It's a rock band, right? I remember she said she was a drummer. Or maybe the water was clogging my ears and I misheard her. Huh? Yeah, drums. The contest is pretty soon, isn't it? There isn't really much time left. I never was very good at planning. She sighs, flashing me a sympathetic smile. You know what? Get out of here. Go get your stuff together. It's okay, I can. Nope, I don't want to hear it. Go get your band together. I'll be there to support you when the day comes. Oh, she sounds like. Oh. Okay, so I don't know where the heck we're gonna go to get this band together, though. Oh, to the open mic. Thanks, Yuri. Looks like rain today. Who am I thinking of most? Well, let's see what was going on with Shane. She was talking to somebody. You know, I bet one of the other girls would love to spend the day with you. This is more important to me. You're fortunate that I had the spare parts to this model of phone in the shop. Oh, did we fix her phone? Or did she fix her phone? The girl ran off, so we don't know where she went. And she went without a phone. Strange. Not good. Unfortunate for a lot of things. You're welcome for all of those things. Guy's been toiling away at fixing Shane's phone for the past few days now. I didn't realize she was so handy. But you know, if Shane hasn't come back at this point, it's hard to say if she will. Maybe we should call the police to look for her? I think she would hate that more than anything. Besides, she's smart enough to take care of herself. She certainly isn't lacking in the brains or wit department. Guy sighs gently. I tried my best to make this a home for everyone. It's really a ragtag band of misfits here, but I wanted more than anything to make it feel like a family. I'd say you succeeded. Shang and I could never see eye to eye. Maybe I'm just too pushy. Kai, I'm back. Okay, okay, it's too much rain outside. I'll go home. Soaking wet from the pouring rain outside, she takes off her shoes and proceeds up the stairs, leaving a trail of rainwater every step of the way. Are you coming? Kai and I both look at each other. Me? Uh-huh. Yeah, I guess. Okay. Never thought I'd be in here. Sparsely decorated paper sketches and sticky notes are haphazardly taped to the walls, with small stacks of paper dispersed about the room. Little to no furniture is present, the thin mattress shoved against the wall, the only fixture to speak of. A single tangled string of Christmas lights hang from the ceiling. Chang sits cross-legged on her bed, if you could call it that, eyes eagerly planted on her laptop screen. Well, you might as well take a seat. This room doesn't look like someone lives here. It looks like a temporary storage closet. I sit down next to Chang and peer over her laptop screen. She's watching one of the new dramas I heard about. Have you seen this one? It's called Dream Hotel. Personally, I'm still trying to take in the surroundings of this room. It feels a bit cold and sterile. Are you gonna watch it with me or just stare at the walls all night? Right. I scoot a bit closer to get a better view. Don't sit so close to me, weirdo. I'm just kidding. Relax. Glad to know she hasn't lost her sense of humor. I've never seen this drama I've never seen this drama before, but it seems fairly similar to all the other popular drama out there. The poor preppy girl falls in love with the cold-hearted rich man. Maybe she teaches him how to love again or something. Despite my simplistic view of the action on screen, Shang seems to be focusing very intently, her gaze never wavering. I suppose in the end, Shang is still a girl in her 20s. Maybe deep down, she likes love stories as well. Despite being the youngest girl in the house, it never seemed that way. Her straightforward yet flippant demeanor always gave off the illusion of a leading older woman. I mean, if we're being honest, the youngest in personality would have to be Nuri. The show is lame. Why is this recommended to me? You're watching so seriously. I was under the impression you liked it. I mean, it's alright, but these shows are all the same. Someone is going to get hit by a car and go to the hospital and die, or get cancer and die. Trying to pull all my heartstrings. Trying to pull at my heartstrings. Some ideas to take for your story? No, I don't want something formulaic like this. Plus, I'm not sure I could write something as boring as an everyday love story. Back to saving the world then? Maybe. Maybe not. You'll have to find out someday when I finish drawing it. Doctor, you have to save Sahi. She's the one who taught me how to love again. I'm afraid it's too late. No. Well, there it is. Good prediction. So why aren't you working on your comic? This is the first time I haven't seen you sketching. She ponders for a moment before responding. I guess I'm trying to be more friendly or something. What? Don't make me repeat myself. You've just been staring at the screen this whole time. Trying to be more inclusive. Okay. Fine. Talk to me about whatever you want. This might be the only chance you get. Let's ask her about her family. No. Where did she go? Where did you go? I just had to go somewhere to think about some things. Well, I'm glad you're back. Glad to be back. A healthy dose of sarcasm, as always. Fine. Okay, so we get to talk again. Let's ask about her family. What's her family situation? A flicker of irritation crosses Shane's face. It's nothing. I still don't want to talk about it. Oops. Well, I guess we can't talk about that. What do you think about the drama? It's okay, I guess. Do you think they'll bring Sohee back? Who? The girl from the drama. Oh, right. I mean, they have to, right? There's like 5 episodes left. Where else are they going to go with this? Maybe the guy stays single forever. They never have bad endings like that. The old ladies at home need their happy endings and closure. She chuckles. I think she's just glad to get her mind off whatever was bothering her. Alright, and we have nothing else to talk about. Okay. Despite our individual misgivings about the recycled format of this drama, we end up watching nearly every episode in a single night. Episode 20, this is the last one. How the heck did this lame drama hook us for 19 full episodes? It's the cliffhangers. We know exactly how to leave the open thread, so we can't stop. These TV producers are much smarter than we give them credit for. Shang yawns sleepily. I might not make it through this one. The episode progresses like every other, with the male lead awkwardly attempting to avoid contact with a female lead until a wacky circumstance forces them into a face-to-face conversation. I can see Chang's head slowly slumping as she dozes off. The laptop slides off her lap and onto mine. Her head pokes back up as she regains consciousness. Did I fall asleep? She groggily rubs her eyes and scoots closer to me. You didn't miss much. Move the screen, I can't see. She moves even closer to me, casually wrapping her arm around mine and resting her head on my shoulder. She's really warm. It might be the laptop, but it's also her. So I've learned to say the words I couldn't say before. I love you. Wow, they ended up together. I never would have seen that one coming. Oh, and the first kiss on the last episode? How fun. The first kiss isn't even that big a deal. These dramas make them so over-dramatic. Isn't that the point of a drama? Whatever. The credits began to roll, accompanied by a sappy love ballad. Have you ever kissed anyone? What kind of question is that? I'm just asking. Yeah? So you understand what I mean? What? About first kisses not being that big of a deal. She gently crosses my chin and turns my head towards hers. She closes her eyes and places her lips on mine. She slowly pulls back and smiles warmly. The most genuine smile I've ever seen from her, like a completely different Chang than the one I've come to know. This reminds me of Color Purple. But thanks for putting up with me. I think it's time for bed, don't you? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Good night. See you tomorrow. I need a cold shower. Watch the drama together. Cliffhanger. Okay, got another achievement. It seems like things are back to normal. Shane comes back in the middle of a rainstorm like nothing happened. And now we're back to skipping class to sit next to a dumpster. I made some progress on the story. I'm thinking a circular city separated into light and dark halves. That sounds like an urban planning nightmare. Uh-huh. It's fantasy. Shut up. Anyway, I'm thinking that maybe we make the dark side the good guys? Tired of living in squalor while the the light side gets all the sunlight? This could be interesting. Sounds like how I felt living in the snow during the winter. And now you live in beautiful New Elvis City, home to some of the most inauthentic individuals you'll ever meet. But we have sunshine and white marble, so that's cool, right? You say we. Is this your permanent city? Might be. I haven't made that decision yet, but I'm starting to warm up to it at least. Anyway, did you make any progress while I was gone? Learn anything new? I had to spend some extra time drawing fruit. A silly exercise to be sure. We both look up at the unknown voice. Salmon pink, cherry wine. Is this Yuri? It is. Hi. Do you mind if I join you too? I fidget nervously and look over at Chang, expecting her to blow up at any moment. Sure. Really? Yeah. Sounds good. Yuri smiles sweetly as she sits down, placing her sketchbook on her lap. It's nice out here. I can see why you two like it so much. Miss Top Student is willing to miss class to hang out with the delinquents? Such a surprise. Oh, well, the professor is lecturing about Van Gogh. That seems like an important art topic. It is, except it's the fourth time this semester he's repeated the lecture. I truly worry about this school sometimes. He ran out of things to talk about months ago. Anyway, are you working on your comic? Yeah, I was just telling Jade about some story ideas I had. Oh, do tell. Hold on a second. I'm confused. Do you guys like each other now? They both laugh. Yeah, she's a little uptight, but she's alright, I guess. I admire Chang, even though she has odd tendencies like pretending to smoke cigarettes. Wait, how did you know that? I'm the smart one, remember? I don't know when this happened, but I guess I'm glad. Chang is visibly happier since coming back. It looks like she's really making an effort like she said. And now I can have 2 art mentors in the same place. This works out well for me too. The two talked back and forth for most of the afternoon, trading friendly barbs and chatting about their art projects. I didn't think I'd ever see this day. This was fun. Let's do it again. Sounds like a plan to me. Oh, welcome home. Chang's phone is on the kitchen counter. It's fixed. It wasn't as bad as it looked. Just needed a new screen and some body panels. All the contact info and files are still intact. Now all you have to do is give it to her. Thanks for doing this. It's what I do best. Bringing people together through phones. What if our main character with the fire hands starts in the light side of the city, then eventually switches over to the dark? How is that going to happen? Let's think. Zealot like devotion to a curse without considering other options? Then something happens. Maybe she loses her squad or something. I don't know. Lots to think about. That could be good. I like where it's going. It just sounds really silly when you summarize it, but I think it'll be good. As long as the art is good enough, people will still find a way to like it. That's the one part I know I can handle. Will this hard-nosed, dark-haired lead girl have a love interest? What are you applying my character as a self-insert? What? Are you implying my character is a self-insert? Oh, okay. Are you trying to weasel your way into my story too? I didn't say that. Your words, not mine. A love interest who's a bad kisser, clearly. Excuse me? Oh, calm down, you idiot. You know I'm joking by now. Anyway, we should work on our class project. I don't want to work overtime this semester too. Remind me what that was again? I think we have to use colors, like colored pencils or something. I don't even own colored pencils. We should go buy some. To the mall? Yeah, I guess so. As we stand up to leave, I feel a jostle in my pocket. Oh, her phone. I almost forgot that I'm carrying Chang's phone. Should I give it to her? Yeah, give her her phone. Give her her phone. Oh, before we go, I have something for you. A gift for me? How generous of you. I don't know if I'd call it a gift, but I figured it's hard to survive in the present day without one of these. I hand the phone over to her, expecting her to reach out and grab it. She doesn't. She just looks down at it without saying a word. Oh. I didn't ask for this. I figured you'd need it. I don't want it. How would a college student survive without a phone? I got rid of it for a reason. I know there's something going on with you. It's not my business to ask, but I think you should at least keep this. None of that was your business to begin with. I'm just trying to do the right thing. You don't get to decide what's right or wrong for me. I just wanted to help. Well, stop. She turns away in disgust. I was doing just fine. For the first time in a long time, I could say they were fine. I know things will never be perfect. I'm not stupid enough to hope for that. But for a while, I was able to forget about that. talking about? She clenches her fist, shaking with anger. Just talk to me. It's none of your business. Oh, I thought about running after her. My heart told me to, but my legs wouldn't move. I looked down at Chang's phone, which vibrated as if responding to my glance. One unread message. We better not read this message. Are we? Okay, we did it. I looked everywhere for her. Not a trace. The school, the alleyway, the mall, the cafe. It makes me sick thinking that this happened again. This time, it really is all my fault. There's no use worrying about things that are out of your control. It's not out of my control. I just wish I could have done things differently. It's not your fault. What's done is done. Just relax and wait. She'll come back. And what if she doesn't? Ruminating like this is doing you no good. You should get some sleep. Easier said than done. I'm upset, frustrated, and I just want to do the right thing. It seems like nobody else cares. Jade, I understand how you feel. It hurts for me too. Look around. Everyone else is gone. I guess it's only natural that Shang left too. She'll find her way. Whether that includes us or not is another question. As much as I hate to say it, it's not our place to answer that question for her. She's a rebellious wanderer. She'll drift from one place to another, feeling like she doesn't fit in. She'll leave before she can open up, before she can allow herself to be hurt by others again. In the end, she'll just say she didn't belong. That's just how it is. It's not. Do you think you can change that? I don't know. All I know is that I could tell she was trying. And maybe she was trying to tell me this whole time. Jeez. I rushed to the front door. Oh. Hi, Jade. What are you... hi, Yuri. I was hoping I'd find you here. Do you have a minute? She's holding a thick manila folder in her arms. Papers haphazardly sticking out of the edges. Yeah? We proceed back up the stairs to the kitchen. Kai is nowhere to be found, replaced by 2 cups of tea on the counter. She's so sweet. Ace! Thank you for the resub. How you doing? How was your night? Oh, you got 16 punches, okay. Get ready to level up your card. I'm fine, just got off the phone with my person. Oh, how did that go? That's what's up. Over there caking and baking. Yuri drops her stack of folders onto the counter. Labeled on the tab is the name K. Chang. Where did you find this? I went into the office and took it. How did you manage that? Well, a model student like you wouldn't break in or anything, would you? She lets out a slight chuckle before looking away. Actually, I have the keys. 2 hours of cake? Oh my gosh. That's what's up, though. Now you ready to go to bed? You gotta work tomorrow? Now, how does she has the key? She gotta be related to somebody that runs the school. She's got to be. All right. I used to be the. Anyway, that's not important. Well, it kind of seems important. I wanted to know more about Shane. Maybe find some clues or answers. I know she'd get mad if she knew, but I knew you would want to know too. I know you two were or are close. I definitely need to take a look at this. What have you found so far? She comes from an older family. 3 children, all girls. Shane is a middle child. That single line was more than I ever knew about her, even after all of this. He said kinda not? Is that like kinda meh, kinda not? I just see the commas. Was it kinda good, kinda not? Why does the school even have information like this? Moon Academy is pretty strict. Each student requires a very thorough background check. So how do they do a background check on me and I was in a coma for 3 days? I'm afraid to find out what my file says. And where's the family now? Spread out, I guess. All 3 girls live far away from the parents. Shang is probably the closest geographically, even though it seems like she's moved so much. So how can we find her? Now we gonna hunt down her family? How long is this game? I don't know. I wish I could tell you. Shang. Running away again? Oh, maybe this wasn't the place for me either. I tried this time. I really did. In the end, there's nowhere for me to go. Why are you running? I thought that if I came here, things would be different. Live a new life, try to open up, throw the past away. I thought that if I did all that, I would be fine. I'd forget. I'd move on. I'd live happily like everyone else. What are you running from? From things I don't like. From what makes me uncomfortable. I don't want to see it. I'm not running away. Things were getting better. I was happy here. I believe that I still can be. Looking back now won't do me any good. You ran away. No, I didn't. I never asked for this burden. To be forced to watch someone slowly wither away, die in front of my eyes. Anyone else would have done the same. But in the end, it doesn't change anything. You said coffee cup? Hold on. What happened to the coffee pot? Which coffee pot? Talking about the one where the snowman is? Right here? Oh, that one I changed. I always change that. In the winter, like during Thanksgiving, I got the turkey. Christmas, I got the tree. And then usually up until spring, I have my little snowman. And then I go back to the cup. I usually keep the cup all the way up until October, and then I go back to then I go to the ghost and the turkey and the ghost, turkey, tree, snowman. To the VTuber coffee cup. Yeah. switch them. I switch them for the different seasons. Yeah, I like my little snowman. I like my little snowman. Because I usually use 2 different cups. Like, I have a different cup for 4th of July. Yeah, that one's a red, white, and blue cup. And then the other one is just my iridescent purple cup. And every now and then I'll use a drink, like this little drink. And then the 4th of July cup. This is my normal coffee cup. It's tiny right now. I had to make it bigger. And my ghosty, and my turkey. That's so small. Okay, there we go. And the tree. And this was my original cup. This was the OG cup. First cup I've ever had. But I don't use it anymore. I don't use it anymore. I still like it. I just don't use it anymore. But yeah. My little snowman. For now. When the snow goes away, the snowman will go away. or when it starts to get warmer outside, I might be like, yeah, no, I'm kicking the snowman out. It's definitely not warm yet. I can't wait till it gets back warm. At least give me like 50s, 60s. I could. That's not super warm, but hey, it's not these super cold temperatures either. Did you see the black girl on Fort? I didn't get on Fort to see her, but I was on TikTok and somebody had posted her, and I was like, not only did they make her cute, right? They made her cute, but they actually gave her a shape. I was like, finally. I said if I don't know how long it's gonna be in the shop, but I might have to play and get some of them free credits, them free V-Bucks, and grab her, because I was like, she's too cute. I hope they do more variations of her. With a nose ring. I see you, Fortnite. They did really good. They did really good with her. I was like, okay, because like, yeah, we get the cute melanated girlies, but you know, they don't be like her, and she cute. I was like, yeah. I was like, they did really good. Whoever was their styling advisor on hers, they did really good. Okay. So Chang is saying, I'm the only one who walked away. Are you tired? What's going on with Chang? Are we Chang or something like that? I don't belong here. I don't belong anywhere. Tired of running away? Yeah, I realize that now. I'm so tired. My heart feels deflated like a lost balloon. It sounds so stupid, but there's no better way for me to say it. I've never been good with words. Maybe that's why I ended up alone. Home. I don't know where that is. If I knew that, I wouldn't be here. And she only 800. Oh my God, I love you, Fortnite. That's not bad. That's not bad. Lots of times I'll be looking at them skins and they be like 22, 22, 36. I'll be like, I'm not, absolutely not that many. Keep my coins. Keep my coins. I think deep down I do know. I just didn't want to accept it. I'm sorry. Three schools in 4 years. I knew that already. There's a lot There's a lot more I didn't know. In these documents, are the names of Chang's parents some cursory searching provided? What are the names of Chang's parents? Some cursory searching provided way more info than I expected. Her father is a wealthy former exec. There's pictures and articles about him everywhere online. If you ask me, it sounds like a guy who didn't have much time for his family. He retired a few years ago, publicly announcing he wanted to focus on his health. Chang, the middle child, had documented attitude problems since a young age, running away from home, vandalism, getting into trouble at school. Sounds like her. Paging back and forth through her files, I feel like I'm finally getting a look at the experiences that made Chang the way she is. I guess I can't blame her being regarded as the problem child for so long. I'd probably just start to think that's who I am. She's leaving tomorrow? Oh. Well, I hope they bring more variations of her. Maybe some different colorways or something. She can't be gone forever. It's my fault, isn't it? Kai was right that she's always been a wandering misfit. But recently it felt like Chang had changed. Her sarcasm lost its bite, her razor-sharp wit sweetening into genuine sincerity. She even somehow found a way to get along with her former arch-nemesis. In a way, I think that's who she really was deep down. Just a girl who wanted to find her place in the world. She's right. I shouldn't have interfered. Because of that, I may have lost someone insightful, skilled, and the one who understood me the most. Aww. Where's my home? Who is this? I don't think I'll be able to come back this time. Some things I need to take care of. Is this Shang and her new number? What? I'm sorry. Thank you for everything. Aww. Did you find anything useful? So are we gonna finish? Why? What? She places a hand on my shoulder. What was the point of all of this? She steps back in surprise. What kind of sick game am I living in? What? Bringing me here, playing with me like this, playing with my feelings. I just want to know what the point of all of this was. To find love? To fix something in my life? To teach me some kind of lesson? My life would have been better if I had never come here. Hey, I know you're upset, but just answer me. Did you know things would turn out this way? Ooh. Kai continues to stare at the ground. I just wanted a family. What? A family that loved each other, stuck together no matter what. No matter how hard things got, a real family who accepted each other, loved each other unconditionally. Something that I never had. Something that I could never have. I thought that Shane could find her happiness here, that we could all grow closer, but look at what happened. After all this, I've lost the closest thing I've ever had to family. You, Chang, Nuri, why? They're all gone now. At the end of the day, I'm all alone again. I'm the only one who doesn't have anyone to go home to. For the others, there are other realities, other ways where they found their happiness. Everyone has someone to love, and they have someone who loves them. Even Shang has a real home, a real family that needs her. Right now, she's just running away, selfishly ignoring her problems. She doesn't know what it's truly like to be alone in this world. Jade, you and I have that one thing in common. There's no one for either of us. No other reality where we find what we're looking for. I'm not finding my way out of that phone job. I don't have any family to support me. The closest thing I have to friends are the people who come and go in this house. And you. Let's face it. You were doomed to spend the rest of your days rotting in apathy, with nobody to love and nobody to love you. My. I know you have a family. You had friends. You rejected them because in the end you felt like you weren't deserving of their trust. Their affections were more alike than you want to believe. I've watched everything you've done since day one. Your trials and tribulations. Everything you did to grow as a person and to grow closer to the impossibility of finding true love. In the end, it still feels impossible, doesn't it? But you inspired me. That's why after all this, losing the false family I tried so hard to create, you're still the one I need. You're the only one. So forget all of this. Forget chasing after her. Stay with me. This isn't one of those realities you're talking about. After all I've been through, picking myself up from nothing, meeting amazing people, and finally breaking free from the cycle of apathy and self-hatred, it proves that anything is possible. The reality where nobody loves me, that's not the reality I live in anymore. I finally found someone that I truly care for, to whom I can truly say I love you. These feelings are real, and I know they are. I knew no one would be here, yet I came anyway. I was hoping there was a slim chance I'd find someone. Anyone. Shang, Yuri, anyone who would listen. I guess I was praying for a miracle. Chang, Kai, at the end, we're all just searching for our home. But it's too late now, isn't it? I need you. I waited all night knowing that no one was coming. I hope that despite all odds, I wasn't too late. That maybe I wanted to believe that I did the right thing. I guess it's time for me to move on somewhere else as well. There's nothing left for me in this city. Hey, it's me. Shane, where are you? My dad passed last night, you know. I didn't make it back in time. I made it about halfway. I'm not so sure where I am either. I'll figure it out. I always do. And Jade, thank you for everything. Ooh, store full of snacks. It's been a long time since that day. I've nearly forgotten everyone's names and faces. Some days I wonder if it ever really happened. I returned to my hometown. I resigned myself to the life I led long ago, working overnight hours at the neighborhood store. It's not the life I've imagined for myself. In fact, it's far from what I dreamed of. Even so, I continue to exist. Despite not having a reason and no longer having a dream, I've continued to survive. Sometimes, though, I wonder. Oh. The end is only the beginning. Aw. It's still a very strange story. But I guess she was there searching for belonging in a way. But I also feel like, okay, I feel like Kai had something to do with why they all ended up together. And Kai was also lonely. But in the end, Kai still didn't get her friend. You know, she had the people coming in and out of the house, but no one got close to her. It was just like she was just like essentially a stepping stone. Like a stepping stone to get over, not to just step on. And if I'm phrasing that correctly, for you to understand. But yeah, that's wild. That's wild. Oh, snap. But it was a cute little story. It was a cute little story. I liked it. At least I liked playing through it. The dialogue was a couple of mistakes here and there where they, missed a word or had an extra word. The depth of the relationships between each person was kind of strange. Like, even when you could tell that they were like growing closer together, it was like awkward in a way. But I mean, I guess it could be like that in real life too. Excuse me. I wonder why they chose to go with the arts, right? Like to go to college and then be about the arts. Like none of the classes were regular, like English, math, or anything. They were all art classes. So she had piano, and then she also had a drawing class or a regular art class. But she had no other classes. But I liked it. It was cute. Could there have been more? Yes. Could they have told the story better? Yes. Could they have gotten to the point of what the game was about? Yes. A lot sooner. At least so we knew where we were going. But I don't hate it. I'm never gonna hate a visual novel. But Kai was definitely different than what I expected, or who I thought she was. Like I thought she was like, maybe like a like she inherited a house or something, and she couldn't quite take care of it. So she was like bringing all the girls in to like help her pay her bills, so she wouldn't have to like slave. But it was basically because she was lonely. But she didn't, in my opinion, she didn't work to develop a bond with them. She became more like a temporary, mom, essentially, but a mom to adults. So, you're not gonna get that close, right? It's not like you would be when you were a kid, where you need, guidance and things like that. She's just kind of there, making sure they ate, they paid their rent. And it seems like we let our guard down, I guess faster than the rest, and we were able to get to know Guy, but I don't know. I feel like this should have been more. It should have been more, but it wasn't bad. But yeah, I hope that you guys liked it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this journey. I did not expect it to be so many days. I probably will play this through again myself. Maybe to see what I might have missed. Ray, thank you for popping in. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Thank you for punching in. We actually just finished up Angel Wings. I didn't know it was gonna be as long as it was. It was like 40 something days. It was a cute little story. Honestly, the only thing I can say was about, building relationships, loneliness, and needing people, needing someone like to just be close to. But it was a very strange way that they told the story. It was weird. It was weird. I mean, I liked it because it was a visual novel. I guess if I gave it a rating, let's see, I give it a 5 out of 10. So it wasn't bad, but they could have done a little bit better with the dialogue, with the story, with the paths between the characters. But I didn't hate it. I'm okay-ish, having a rest day. Thank you. How are you? I'm doing okay as well. I hope you're enjoying your rest day and getting all recharged. But I'm okay. Not much going on. I was a little behind getting started today, but we were able to finish Angel Wings. So I'm happy to do that, and then we'll be eventually moving on to I think we're gonna do Red Strings next. I'm not sure. Don't get me to telling a fib. But I believe we're gonna do Red Strings. If not, we're gonna do, something good. Maybe Spirit Fair. I got some in the arsenal for you guys this year, so we shall see. But I was also getting ready to kind of wrap it up too. We're just breaking down the things that we noticed in the story that we liked and things like that. I don't think I had a favorite character though. I don't really think I had a favorite character in this game. They were all. Thank you for the love. They were all. I don't know. Strange, like Neri, she kept running away. Why was kind of rude. Just say it. She's kind of rude. Shang was same, but she was like in her, like they were trying to be standoffish, and it came off very rude with their characters. Yuri was sweet. Yuri was really sweet. Yu was nice. She was very shy, but she ended up helping us. Yuri's sister, not Yuri's sister, Yu's sister, Yuri, not Yuri. She was nice too. She was good at music. She was able to help us. She's like more fun, more outgoing than her sister. Let's see, who else was there? I don't think there was anybody else. I don't think there was anybody else. We got the teacher. The teacher got drunk. They went to the beach, and she went crazy. What was her name? Was her name Emma? Elizabeth? Something like that. It was Nuri's friend. Did not like her. a rich snob. At least that's the character, they gave her. Or that's the personality they gave her on here. Who else? Am I missing anybody? I don't think I'm missing anybody. We had the teacher, we had Kai, we had the girls, we had Y, Chang, Yuri, Yu, Nori. I feel like there's somebody with a K. Somebody's name starts with a K. But either way, I don't remember. I don't remember that last person's name. If I'm even right. But I don't know. It was a cute little game. They did decent. But anyways, I do appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys for coming, hanging out, chatting, lurking. Gonna go rest more now. Okie dokie, Ray, get you some rest. I appreciate you. Oh, there we go. Okay. But yeah. So wasn't horrible. I definitely will play it through at least one more time, because I wanna understand what they were kind of trying to get at. I understand we were trying to make friends, get to know people, and then we had the big shocker. I wouldn't necessarily call it a shocker, but the table kind of turned where Kai was like, I don't have anybody, and I kind of need you to be here for me. And I kind of think it was weird. I wonder if she was like being manipulative to get everybody in the house, or did it really just happen where we she ended up being the only place for us to be or to go, or was it intentional, like she yoinked us out of space and time to be there? So I'm not sure, but either way, I think it was a nice little story. It's a cute little story. Yeah, I don't have much else to say about it. Repeat myself again, but anyways, I do thank you guys. I thank you guys for hanging out. It's always a pleasure having you guys here at the cafe. I'm not sure what game we're going to be getting into Thursday, but I will see you guys Thursday. And if I'm not here to make up last Saturday's day on the 8th, I will definitely be here on the 15th, which is our scheduled day. But if you guys don't know, we are here every Tuesday and Thursday at 11 p.m. Central Standard Time. Sometimes I'm a little late. I apologize in advance. And then we're also here every first and third Saturday, 4:30 p.m. for a cafe critique. If you guys ever have any characters that you would like us to critique, be sure to head to the Discord, head to the Saturday section, and let us know there. If there's any games, any recommendations, anything you want to share with us, with the community. If you want to be a part of the community, feel free and join our Discord. There'll be more things coming up soon. Apologize that I haven't been here for the last couple of days. It's been about 2-3 days. I'm sorry, been about 2-3 days. But just had to deal with some life stuff. You know how that goes. But anyways, I appreciate you guys for being here with me today. I do hope I see you again on Thursday. If not, if you are in the Discord, pop in from time to time. I'm usually in there. If I'm not, I'm probably asleep. But yeah, you can always pop in, chat it up with us, say hello. If you ever need me, I'm not too far. I'm always in the Discord. But yeah, anyways, let me hush up. And I'm going to get some sleep. because I feel like I have sleepy face. Whew. But I'm gonna get some sleep. You get some sleep. Whisper, you be safe out there. You definitely be safe out there. As I always say, I want you guys to stay happy, stay healthy, stay hydrated. Y'all be blessed. I will see you guys on the next one. See y'all Thursday. All right, y'all. Good night, y'all.
Broken hearts went so fast, every moment made to last. You were here where joy resides, home of peace and smiling eyes. At Café Jade, the door is closed, but love and kindness still overflow. Walked inside, left cares behind, sipped the love in every cup. Tables filled with stories told, now it's time to all head home. Broken hearts went so fast, every moment made to last. You were here where joy resides, home of peace and smiling eyes. At Café Jade, the door is closed, but love and kindness still overflow. Walked inside, left cares behind, sipped the love in every cup. Tables filled with stories told, now it's time to all head home. Broken hearts went so fast, every moment made to last. You were here where joy resides.